Text pouring in. They beat a cup contender at their place. Shut them out for the first time in the season. Definition of a signature win.
Good win. Real good win. We'll see if it's a signature.
Well, no, I think it's a signature win.
Well, not if they go in the dumper, it won't be. But yes, it's a big win. Big win.
We're not supposed to feel good about last night. A shutout on the road because they're missing Landeskog. He has as many points as Finney does this year. Give me a break, Chris in Canton. Stoney nailed it with the all or nothing being the success for a season. The crying gets old for sure.
Yeah, it's look, it's a semantic argument, obviously.
Greg, you had something on this?
Yeah, so Stoney, I understand not looking through the lens of it's a failure or not and just waiting for the shoe to drop that it is going to be failure. So let me present it to you this way. Let me give you a take it or leave it scenario. You seem to like these. Mm-hmm. You mentioned Elite Eight for Michigan. So if I said, I can give you Michigan making it to the Elite Eight and losing, or you play out the season, do you take that deal or leave it and you let it play out?
I would Jansen it. I would let it play out.
Okay. So the goal for you is not the Elite Eight. Let's take it a step further. They get to the Final Four, they lose in the national semis. Do you take that or let it play out?
I'll answer for you.
Yeah, you let it play. Yeah, but
you know where he's going here.
I know. If we get to the championship game and lose, is the season a failure? No.
Would you take a loss in the championship game, or would you roll the whole season out? Let it play out. You do, because they're capable of winning it all.
I understand that, but it's the whole failure thing. It's only a semantical argument,
right?
Really.
But Stoney, looking at it that way helps me rephrase this in a way of what I think expectations and what I think abilities for the team are. And so, yeah, I don't cap this season, by the way. The only deal I would take would be Michigan wins the national title and Dusty May leaves for an NBA job, or some other blue blood program gives him a bag.
But it's not the same for every team, is what the point I was making, because you said, like, societally we do this in sports. I'm not saying the Wings have to win the Cup, or the Pistons have to win the NBA championship, or the Tigers have to win the World Series.
You're right. It doesn't happen every year.
But I don't look at it as they need to win the national championship or else.
Right.
It's just a way of looking at it.
I agree. They don't have to win it.
Michigan's a classic example of expectations change during the season.
Yes.
We're at a point right now, if they stay healthy, they're championship or bust.
Yep.
The season is a failure if they don't win the national championship, because they've looked like a powerhouse at times this year. They're the number one team in KenPom, which is a great way to define who's best in college basketball. You know, yesterday I still said I think they're 1-1A with Arizona, but come on, man. Versus the Red Wings right now, yeah, it's a failure if they miss the playoffs. It's not a failure if they don't win the Cup.
Right.
Shades of gray. Keith in Oak Park, you're on 97.1.
Hi, Stoney. It's Keith Starr. Hi, guys. How are you?
Good, Keith.
Hey, what I wanted to call about, I want to get your opinion, too. I know this is going to sound kind of selfish, and I know the players for sure would not agree with me. I wish that Larkin and I wish that Sider and Raymond were not playing in the Olympics. I hope that Brinkett doesn't get asked at the last minute to play in the Olympics, because I would rather see the Wings make the playoffs than the U.S. win the gold medal in hockey. We haven't made the playoffs in 9 years. And I just wanted to get your guys' opinion.
That's an interesting conundrum, but I think I'd rather have the Wings make the playoffs than the U.S. win.
Yeah, I'm afraid they're going to get injured.
But you know what? But you can't do that, Keith, because every team has. Actually, the Red Wings have less players than many teams.
I think the Avs are sending the most, they said on the broadcast last night.
Yeah.
Look, if you can't get in because you suffer an injury here,
you know what?
You're not that good.
You're not that deep.
Yeah. Pistons trade.
Yeah.
Bleacher Report put a list out of 10 trades that must happen, Stoney.
Okay.
And, of course, the Pistons are a buyer. Mm-hmm. This was the trade that they put together. And I want to know, would you do this? Speak of deal or no deal, would you do this? The Pistons acquire Lauri Markkanen and Svi Mikhailuk.
Oh, bring back Svi.
Old friend alert.
Yeah.
The Pistons send Tobias Harris, Jaden Ivey, 3 first-round picks. Would you do the deal?
Yes. Because I believe, forgetting about Svi, although he's
a shooter.
I actually saw Utah play here this year, and he was unbelievable. especially in the first half.
Oh, you also have to throw in Karis LeVert if that changes anything.
No, it will not change. It will not change anything. Yes, I do it because I believe that would give them a better chance to win a championship, and
not just for this year, but for the future too.
Right, and the 3 first-round picks, unless something crazy happens, will be late first-round picks.
Yeah, this has 2027 first, and then the other 2 are top 5 protected.
Yeah, and they're not and they have to be every other year.
Alternating years, 29 and 31. Yeah. No, I think that's a no-brainer deal. If that's actually an option, yeah. If Trajan's got access to making that deal, done and done.
Yeah. By the way, do you see this latest chatter that James Harden might be shipped in maybe Cleveland?
Really? I didn't see any of that.
Yeah, which to me, I'm glad the Pistons aren't in that conversation. I mean, first of all, he's not very good in the playoffs. He's a Hall of Fame player, but he's not very good in the playoffs. And he is probably, in all of sports, the most boring great player there is to watch as far as entertainment value, I think.
Okay.
He's very boring. Pound the ball, pound the ball, pound the
ISO.
ball, pound the ball. ISO, try to get a foul.
The foul bait, yeah. It's annoying.
Yes, exactly.
All right, we got a blind ranking coming up at 8:35, but first, Heather with the news.